Hi everyone, Morten Åstad here. Welcome to my channel. This video is me entering the contest or challenge set up by Kim at This Is Music. Tillykke med de 1000 abonnenter, Kim. Kim's contest is called Hot Takes, and basically you could comment or you could make a video, subscribe to his channel of course, head on over there if you don't know about Kim, leave a link in the description. Hot Takes. So the challenge is to talk about something in the music sphere, in our sphere as members of the vinyl community, which may be an unpopular opinion. And as much as I do have unpopular opinions, I mean, I'm sure no one would be surprised that I dislike artists in the genre where we have, let's say, Taylor Swift and Beyonce, all this so-called soul music. I could talk about why I dislike rap music and hip-hop quite immensely, and some of my thoughts about why that music is even in existence still, despite all the reasons it shouldn't be. Probably get me cancelled or very unpopular somehow, but you know, I just strongly dislike those musics. But I was thinking I would turn the spotlight onto myself and why I am maybe a bit of a hypocrite. Why am I a hypocrite? So I put some standards on why I would and wouldn't listen to music. For example, you know, these allegedly beautiful women who are obviously selling them the package of how they you know, present themselves as the reason why you should buy their music, because you know, I don't know, it seems like an outdated something for the dads kind of music, and hey, buy my CD and you know, who knows what will happen. And you know, I said no, I don't. I mean, I don't listen to music for that reason. But do I though? I know. I mean, I love Kylie Minogue, but I do excuse myself with I do love listening to this woman. And is it because she's beautiful? Yes, she's the most beautiful woman around, and she's short, blonde, and Australian. And yeah, I've gone into that trap in my life, as some of you may know. But no, that's not that wasn't the hypocrite part I was going for. It was, I always promised I would not stop listening to, reading, or watching the movies of an artist, a singer, a filmmaker, and so on, because that person, for example, has been cancelled due to opinions or due to being old-fashioned and maybe going honk honk or something like that. And I think I've been fairly in line with that. I mean, I recently bought this record, and I am not going to claim that I'm I like in any way or fashion Mr. Ted Nugent, and I will never stop praising and praying at the altar of Woody Allen, although you know, people have done so. Sorry, Woody Allen is my movie hero, and I believe him. And that's the way it goes. And I've been, you know, watching him since my dad took me somewhat kicking and screaming to see one of his movies when I was very little. The science fiction movie, I wanted to say, had a 12-year age limit, and I think I at this time was 7 or 8. And it wasn't this one. I think we went and saw. Was it Manhattan or was it Annie Hall? I can't remember. But I loved it, and my dad was really surprised. So we would always watch Woody Allen movies together. But I said I will keep listening to bands, and I will keep watching movies, and reading books, and seeing the art of people who turn out to be, even if they turn out to be monsters, because the art is not at fault. Then how can I explain the fact that I have not been listening to any of these CDs that I'm holding in my hand ever since I heard what happened to the singer of this band? I cannot get myself to put... This is the first time I've had these CDs out of my shelf. And I'm not going to say his name, but if you Google the band, it's a Welsh band. And they came about... Yeah, they broke through in some early 2001s. And it's the Lost Prophets. And I cannot say anything really about why this band doesn't exist anymore, and what happened to the person fronting this band, because we're on YouTube and you'll just have to find that out for yourself. And then I'm doubly hypocritical, because I kind of told myself that, yeah, you're probably never going to listen to these records again, because it just reminds you of this person's atrocious actions. But then I'm a double hypocrite, because I still have them. And why do I still have them? Well, it's first of all because I collect music, and I like seeing the numbers go up, I suppose. It's kind of a memory of... I think I bought these records, the first one, very sort of mid to late 2002. One of the very first CDs I bought when I moved back to Oslo to go to school after having lived in Denmark for 7 years. And the final reason, and maybe that makes me a hypocrite, is that this band is from Wales, and it's not Wales' fault, and I love Wales, and I love owning Welsh music. So, is this a hot take? Is this controversial that I am a musical hypocrite, maybe? I don't know. I leave the judgment of that. I relieve myself. See, and again, I'm a hypocrite. To Kim. Så jeg er ked af det, Kim, at hvis det her er bare en gang bunke lort, men this is what I came up with as far as I know, but you guys know that I'm not a hip hop fan, right? And I know some of you guys are really surprised. Yes, I love the Beastie Boys and one or two other things that I do enjoy listening to. I like the hippie-ish, Afrocentric hip hop bands, the De La Souls. But otherwise, that was my controversial part, so I moved it towards this other maybe controversial part. I don't know. But anyway, Kim, igen, tillykke med det hele og 1000, og jeg sidder her i Oslo, og det er rigtig skønt at have at jeg kan sige en undskyldning for at tale lidt dansk. Det ved du nok hvorfor, ikke? So, yeah, that was my entry into Kim's contest challenge. Take care, guys. Bye-bye. Also, is wearing baseball paraphernalia also making me a hypocrite? Considering 15%?